this is amazing. It was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Water.
For the first time here for season 3. Davis on pole, Vanderkran in second. It's going to be sprint round action here tonight. Let's go racing here at Daytona. It was a good start there from Davis in comparison to Vanderkran in behind. Cowan's absolutely bogged it up and already dropped out of the top 3 here as they come down towards turn 1 for the first time. There's biffing and barging between Gallen and Cowan. These guys are still going at it after last season. They survived for this time by though. Through turn 2 and 3 they come. Nice and clean, boys. Keep it up as they come up to...
I love riding. It's a real social thing. There's a great bond between riders.
Every weekend I look forward to getting out there. It's a freedom like no other.
Riding to work is a great way to start the day.
Shannon's insure all types of road bikes, not just classics. They offer features riders really want. It's why they're one of Australia's leading motorcycle insurance providers.
Whatever you ride, whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride.
ride with Shannon's.
Call 134646 for a quote.
Through turn 1, it was a horrible start from De Bono, who's absolutely bogged it up and gets eaten alive by Dixon and Gowans as they come on through. Through turn 1 they come, and they all spread out around in towards the first sector of the Silverstone circuit. They look all right at the moment. Okay, there's already been a car spun round. That's Jordan Ferguson off wide.
Is green, green, green at Road Atlanta here as well. Faulkner did get away. De Bono is tucked in as well. Unfortunately, Houghton is on that outside line. De Bono does want to tell him to do. He's got the job. De Bono's overtaken. Now can he get Ben Faulkner up through turns for 2 and 3? They go round the right-hander, dropping down the hill. Faulkner's out in front. De Bono second. Houghton third. Ratcliffe in fourth. No real dramas going into turn 1.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird.
Oh, that's mine.
The Combi for when we want to get away. The XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannon's,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be
Shannon's.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 134646 for a quote.
This is amazing. It was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to snip on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because tell you Reece Tanak and Jamie Dyson just absolutely drove away from us. Hayden trying to go around the outside. This is where he could have just sent it up the inside, but he hasn't committed, which is fair enough. It's very scary out there, ladies and gentlemen. You know, let's see if we get a good run. Dodd's just absolutely thinking about it. It's a really nice move. Blake Delaney had to move out of the way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We return for the Shannon's GR86 Nationals live for round one from Charlotte Motor Speedway. I'm JP. I'm going to be joined in the booth, as always, from Mr. Steve Sinkovic here for season one of 2025, and we've decided that we're going to put these guys on a Roval. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a Roval circuit, which is going to be very, very interesting indeed for them, and one that is not going to be easy. We didn't go for Daytona. We decided that, well, Daytona's too easy, right? And everybody's driven Daytona, so we've gone for Charlotte. What is the schedule for this season? Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on your screen, round one will be at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Roval Long. We're going to have a 20-minute feature, 20-minute sprint, and then a 40-minute feature. Round two, we go off to Rudskogen Motor Centre for a free 20-minute heat races. Then we've got Legacy Line work with the chicane for round three. Round four, we're off to Laguna Seca. Round five, we're at Charlotte Motor Speedway Road Course. Then round six is Alton Park International, so we go to Charlotte twice this season. Round seven, we go to Summit Point. Round eight, we're off to VIR. And then round nine, we're doing the Charlotte Motor Speedway Oval, which should be fun. Loving Charlotte this season. We get to go here 3 times throughout this season. Steve, you're sitting in the background there, chuckling away, mate. How are you?
I am sensational, mate. I missed you, mate. I must admit, I'd missed you. It's been a long break for us. I think it's the most time we get off as a crew from SRW, the team in the background. But I've been frothing at the bit for this, to tell you right now. These boys are looking spectacular. The cars are looking spectacular. We're in the dark, so look, give us some feedback, viewers, on what you think of the nighttime race, whether it's something we should do again or not, because it's going to be a bit hard on the eye, especially for the old farts like me. But, mate, looking forward to it. And what other car do I expect as an opening car to come out for us to start but a Carling Motorsports car?
I don't know how that happened, Steve.
No.
It just happened to be the first car I pressed on, and it happened to be a red and white one with my Carling boys out on the racetrack doing what they always do, one towing the other. There's a surprise during qualifying that these guys are working out. I'd like to point out that since the office redo, all of my hats now are on the wall in my house, and Carlin's is pride of place in the middle, so there we go.
Very good
for that one, and that was most of my Christmas, to be blatantly honest with you, but there we go. So what do we know about Charlotte, Steve? What do we think is going to happen? We're here 3 times this season.
It's got a few different configurations to it, so the boys are going to be trying 3 different configurations out of it. I think the last one here is an Enduro, if my memory serves me correctly. But they're going to be, look, we want to test it out for it's got different configurations, and it's a really cool track, and I'm like, yeah, look, you guys are the admins for it. I haven't really got time at the moment to get in there and tell you what and what not to do, unless I think something is really, really bad. But you know what? Let's try it. Let's do it. Again, the series has got, I think, 5 spots left as far as positions for track, and we close out at 50. Tuesday nights sold out. Wednesday nights got like 5 spots left, and Sunday for the big championship has got 6 spots left. So we're just about fully booked, which is this is the first time ever, mate. It's spectacular.
Good to have that. Welcome in to YouTube, Jace. We need you back in the supercars, mate. You don't need me back in the supercars, Jace. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit manic this season, so unfortunately, no time to do that one. Super Crusher, let's go! So there we go. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining us, which plans to be a spectacular race here this evening as well. They are going to be running, Steve, from, well, turn 11 right the way through to turn 1 full flat. We'll pick up on Ryan Mueller here, and we'll have a look and see what sort of speeds we can top out as we're heading out. But we're actually in that middle section at the moment, so we'll give a chance to get onto the back part. So we're going through the left-hander currently, and then we'll get on to the racetrack ready to go for this mad, manic run down into turn 1. Most of the overtakes down into turn 1, you reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be the spot. It's going to be the easiest, well, the cleanest place to do it. Everything else is just so manic. Unless you can get a good exit out of the, out into the long bits, or then get tucked in again. Yeah, draft is going to be a killer here. I'm hoping it doesn't gap out the racing.
Yeah.
Because once you lose that draft, it's going to be hard to stay on the back of them.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what types of speed we're getting north of 187 kilometers an hour.
190, 196, 195.
Yeah, still going.
207. Wow.
There's going to be some speed here this evening. I think that's going to be the interesting one. 201, 202. Then in for the chicane there as well. So, yeah.
If anyone's going to blow an engine up today.
Well, I would have thought they would know to pull out and get air. Do you know what I mean? You can sit in a draft, which is fine, but yeah. Oh, dearie me. And we came up. We lasted all of 5 minutes before we even come up with remotely any innuendos here.
Ronald Allen's got 2 purples. Must be his left and right one. What I was going to say, mate, before I lost control as usual, is the dirt. We found that when we did the open wheel nationals, that first race after the patch the few nights before, any dirt on tracks was really significant to the cars with losing traction and wear. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here on the inside, because the inside's got a lot of grass around it, whether it's going to come on the track and cause any issues.
Well, we will keep an eye out and see on that. That's part of obviously the new particle model that has been brought out recently, where we get grass and marbles and all sorts on the racetrack. Does make it very interesting, and especially the fact that we do end up seeing cars go round in a circle, which is always nice. We do love a good car going round for us here once again. Graphics look good, says Super Crusher. So there we go. Hopefully you'll be able to see.
Good as usual.
Hey, I'm always sounding good. I love sounding good.
I'm the weakest link here, mate.
It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, mate. I love sounding it, because I've been up 2 hours, everyone, ready and getting this all sorted out as well. Tuning my voice, which involves coffee and 20 Marlboros. But there we go.
Just adjusting the balances. I've got on my bottom screen at the moment Kurt Newenson. So he, you know him in the V8s and the some other stuff that we do. He actually joined us for our Sandown 500 in the pre-race in the 86s, and he's just natural. He absolutely was flogging them like crazy. He was getting around corners really good. Unfortunately, in an accident near the end of the race, but he could have quite easily been in the top 5. And we spoke to him after the race, and I said, mate, you should be out there racing. You got some really good pace in the car. And sure as enough, there he is on the bottom camera in his AITT car. And, I'm expecting him to be a bit of a dark horse.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, of course. Let's keep you up to date with what happened last season. Well, in the pros, we had a shocking and a half. It come down to the final race. And, well, it was dramatic. I tell you what, it was more dramatic than an episode of Neighbours. It was absolutely crazy. So if you haven't watched it back, I suggest you go back and watch it. And it was actually the fan favourite, Mr. Dougie Grandpa Gowans, who come out and took the pro win. Now, obviously, we can't promote pros, so, you know, Dougie's, guess what, still in the pros. But he did take that win as well, which was absolutely amazing. It was a Well, it was just a big old fan favourite, to be honest. In the Pro-Ams, Matty Feely walked away with the championship for Blackout OPR. And then in the AMS, it was Travis Nilsson who wrapped up the win with Kevin Wakefield in second. Again, another championship that came down to the wire. We had a lot of wire runs last season, didn't we? And I think do we think this season we've got a nice spread? I think it's like 36 cars racing. Do we think we're going to get that same today? Because they all seem very similar in and around their groups on pace at the moment.
I think the AMs and the Primes are catching up in the pace. They're starting to get that little bit faster. They're practicing a lot more, so it's going to be a bit more condensed. This track, maybe not so much after a few laps because of once you lose the toe, my gut tells me they're going to gap out a bit. But it's going to be killer, mate. What was your highlight? One of your highlights for the year last season, mate? I know one of mine was the Matty Keane when he was running out of fuel, and there was a few cars left, and they were just 2 or 3 past him as he came for third when he took that fuel straight. That was one of my key moments. What about you? Anything that comes to mind?
I think, to be fair, when we had last round with championships still up to grabs, and then you have drama like we did have, I think that kind of tops it more than anything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think
definitely.
When you have that nail-biting edge and then you see Dougie Gowans all of a sudden with us trying to do maths, which was horrendous. If anybody's seen me and Steve try and do maths,
I was running out of fingers.
Mate, my abacus wasn't working. I couldn't get it slid over enough. And it was. I think things like that just make a season. When, you know, most leagues, and I've seen hundreds of them, when you come down to the last round and the leader is out in all series, he's out in front by 40 points and there's nothing really to play for, and it's almost like a parade procession for the final round. But when we go into this last season, we got the AMs still up for grabs. There was the pros still up for grabs. You know, Matty Felix still had a chance in and around of losing it, and it was all just very, very dramatic. And I think season ending like that should... there's a wall there. No. Ooh. Mark Cochran, that's not how you do that.
I think we're very fortunate in SRW, and a lot of it goes to credit to the admins by the way they grade the drivers and what we do and how much detail we put in it. But we seem to get a really good combination. And the last 3 seasons, the last race in all series has been like epic battles and things that have turned over left, right, and centre. And it's we've always had that battle to look to the end the last few seasons, and that's what makes it so spectacular.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the thing, isn't it? I think when it comes down to anything like that, that you then sit back and go, do you know what? We got that right. We've got it 100%. Right. Because I think when when you're making a series that comes down to the final race of the final season, then you know you've got everything right. You know everybody is where they should be, and there's no issues there as well. Ice Pack Gaming, let's go Team PER.
Team PER, yes. Is the Pelicans out here tonight? We might have had who's out there? The
Blake
Pelicans.
Urquhart, if it's Pacific Esports Racing, Blake Urquhart.
Oh yes, he is too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'll put him on the bottom screen. He's in the pits at the moment. The Pelican on the side of the car. So the pit probably looks the best out of all the camera angles because there's a lot of light there.
Yeah. That's what we got.
On me.
I do love Shifa. He comes in and he's ever the positiveness, isn't he, with Shifa? Track looks a bit dark. Can almost play Spotlight out there. Shifa, give
That's a country boy for you.
Mate, I come into the session, I was like, oh, we're dark. Ooh.
Yeah, we are.
I was like, okay, you better adjust some brightness and stuff like that at the moment to try and get the cars up on the screen. Look, without whacking it up, so it's like a whole spotlight in your face, everybody. We might have to make track with what we've got, unfortunately, on that one.
Yeah.
There's not a thing. Couple of new drivers joined the season as well. I've been looking through some of the names. Some of the names I've not realised before. AJ Rico in the AMS is there. Jeff Arnold is there as well. There's a few others. Anthony
Tregarigo?
There's no R in the middle. T-R-E.
Where is he? I'm trying to find his name.
27th. There you go. He's down there. Tregigo. I don't know. Let me know. Anyway.
Brigade go.
That's the one.
I'd say probably the first G's probably silent.
Yeah, so there we go. We got obviously there's a few drivers out, new drivers out on the racetrack. Let's bring you up the grid for race number 1, and it's going to be. Oh, why does it set the grid like that? Let's not do that way. We've got Joshy Houghton in pole position with Dan Horton. Sorry, Josh. Dan Byrne in second. Carl Lavery in third. And we've got David Gallo sitting in fourth with Dougie Gowans and Dan Batouche in fifth and sixth. Rian Mueller and Tony Baker in 7 and 8. Sam Katkinzinos and Blake Urquhart in 9th and 10th. We got the AMs of Peter Grant and Kevin Wakefield in 11th and 12th. Great job from them. And then we've got Josh King, Ryan Price, Ronald Allen and Mitch Noble rounding out the top 16. Mark Cochran, Chris Tomlin with Kurt Nommensen in 19th. AJ Rico in 20th. Jeff Arnold in 21st. And Greg Johnson 22nd. Bradley Mays 23rd. And Travis Nilsson down in 24th. Behind that is Daniel Harding in 25th, Brad Anderson in 26th, Anthony Tregigo in 27th, Jamie Davis down in 28th place. Brandon Neelan, David Simmons, Brandon Levin, Matty Keane, Stephanie Piccoli and Ben Simpson round out the 36th with Callum Hodgkinson down in 37th. A good one from Callum, unfortunately, down there. I presume he is going to be racing. But there we go.
I'm loving the grid, man. It starts to go through the chicane, and the boys are going to drive through it for the start of the race.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. I think. Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough circuit that some of these guys are could end up going round with. We're hoping that it doesn't, but you never know. On that one. Whoops, didn't realise you were Stephanie Piccoli. See how it is, Nick. Go, Jeff, says Super Crusher out there. So, lots of action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the bells, boys. And ladies, sorry. We are pushing 1,500 subscribers here on SRW TV, and it would be great if we can get that by the end of the season. I hope and pray.
Oh, 100%. That's what we're wanting. Got to boost them up. Got to see if YouTube can actually start paying some bills.
Well, I can tell you now, every 1,000 views gives you £1.
Yeah, it gives me a pounding.
Yeah, every 1,000 views gives you £1. So good luck. Hope that works out.
Yeah, I think last year we did something like $40.
Yeah, it's not as money spinning as if it was if. You know, we saw Steve dancing in the middle of his living room in a mankini. That's probably will get views more than the
but that would
broadcast.
probably get 1 million views on its own.
Exactly, because why would they not want to see an epiphany of godliness out?
Just another Homer event.
Yeah, exactly. With your Borat mankini on. What more could we ask for, everybody? It's really an image I don't want, but if anybody actually wants that image.
Leaving the server.
Yeah, I know. They're all like, no, quit. See you later. Don't want to see Steve in a mankini.
Check it out.
Right. Just waiting for a few more to get on to the racetrack, and then we will be ready to go here as well. Oh, what a dreadful thought, Steve in a mankini. No. God, that's definitely an image I don't want.
Yet, mate?
Oh, mate, don't. Good job I've not had breakfast yet, and that'll be coming back up. Joshy Horton is on pole. Oh dear, welcome in to the JP and Steve show. If you haven't been here before, this is what you get. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoy it.
Yep, fingers can't be choosers.
No, definitely not. You know.
Tell you what, mate, the
quick Steve lights coming.
Pretty special.
Here we go. We got 4 lights, 5 lights. Ladies and gentlemen, round 1 of the season is green. Horton's got the whole shot at the beginning with Danny Byrne sitting in second. Carl Lavery has managed to grab third into that first part of the race circuit. Very, very difficult indeed. There's been some drama further back as well. I think it was just a couple of checkups. But then again, we've got Mitch Noble, Callum Hodgkinson in pit lane. But it is Josh Horton leading the way for the very first lap here with Dan Byrne, Carl Lavery, Gallo, Gowans, Batouche, all sitting in that top 6. Not a bad start for some, others not so good.
Yeah, that corner, a lot of guys sitting in that chicane area was a little bit too hard for some of them, and they were getting across each other. Ronald Allen bogged it right down. He lost a fair few places through that. Just the guys just trumping him.
Yeah, there's a couple of losers there in the first one. I can tell you what, Jamie Davis gained 8 places right at the beginning. But Horton's doing what he has to do at the moment. He is 1.2 seconds out in front, breaking the draft. There's drama. Oh, dearie me, there's drama.
Oh, we got rotation.
Yep.
Newenson, looks like Webb Racing there, and that's Ryan Price in the middle as well.
Yeah, they've all gone round. Unfortunately, Blake Urquhart looked like he's gone round. Callum Hodgkinson, Jeff Arnold's been off the track. Chris Tomlin, Kurt Nomerson, Ryan Price, all of them unfortunately gone round, but we will have a look back at that one shortly. Through that final chicane, now we've got that run here for the first time, Steve, as well. And at the moment, Josh Horton breaking the draft. Danny Burns sitting in second with Carl Lavery alongside him.
Oh, bottom screen. I think it's Josh King. No, Travis Nielsen took that chicane and car nearly went rolling. Just held it through. I'll tell you what, would you want to be in Josh Horton's shoes at the moment? All the way out the front there, having a killer race just like he was in the final race of the year, and then it all went south.
Yeah. But to be fair, he's in prime spot because he's out in front by 1.6, absolutely flying. Carl Lavery sitting in behind him. They've got a 1.4 over the Gallo group of Gowans, Batushas. Drama, more drama. Tomlin's been off, Johnson's been off, Anderson's been off, Nielsen's been off, Hodgkinson's been off again. There's a lot going on further back. We will try and get through it all, but let's get these first couple of laps out of the way first. Gallo under pressure from your last season's champion. Dougie Gowan's putting him here as well. Battle for 4th and 5th in the pros at the moment. Dougie coming in defending champion. He knows what he's got to do here, but we didn't give him the most easiest circuit to start off with.
No, not at all. Drive-through penalty, I think it might be Mitch Noble, but I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear it loud enough. I'm going to have to, once we change my screen, I'll have to put my volume back up because I turned it down. So there is a drive-through penalty. Maybe the race control will put it up on screen for us so we can clarify that.
Yeah, Mark Cochran, Sam Katakazinos also unfortunately had an incident. There's been a lot of dramatics. Let's try and get through some of these here. We can have a look back at the incident with Ryan Price right at the beginning. There is Pricey. And then I got a funny feeling there's going to be, big checkup.
Ooh, yep, big checkup with that. Oh, it's rotated him. Oh, no, that's Kurt Newenson again, and it looks like that could be.
That was Jeff Arnold to Chris Tomlin, Nomenson and Price. And then Blake Urquhart also got himself into some dramatics as well. Randy's going to go, his back end coming. Callum Hodgkinson.
Oh, rear end's gone now. It's just loose as.
Callum Hodgkinson for Blackout OPR I think this is good. Be weaving his way through here unless that back end's going to cut. Whoa, where you going, mate? Goes left. So that'd be where Callum got that completely wrong, unfortunately.
I think his attention to the track at the moment is all over the place.
I mean,
he must have just got home and jumped into the rig.
Yeah, I think he's got lost, unfortunately, down there. Brandon Levin, Sam Katakazinos, Kevin Wakefield, all battling it out in that mid-pack at the same time. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of pressure on these guys. 16th, 17th, and 18th. With Kevin leading the way. He's down 3 spots at the moment. But in the AMS, he is sitting second, side by side. Katakazinos nips up the inside. Wakefield doesn't really try and fight that, Steve. He's got kind of no reason to.
No, exactly. He's just got to take it easy. He's got to be smart about it at the moment. He's actually sitting in the prime position there as a... Oh, hang on. Here we go. He's claiming a bump and run there from Sam Katakazinos there from Kevin. That was that little bit of corner we saw as they swap positions. So we'll see what comes of that.
We'll have a look. I'm sure RC are going to be busy already. Byrne is still under pressure. Lavery is not giving him an absolute inch there. Dan Harding, unfortunately, looks like he's had a problem. Lavery's pressurising him now. Through the right hander we go, turn number 3. And at the moment, it is still Byrne over Lavery. Through 4, Lavery still closing in. Byrne's on the grass. Lavery's now pulling him in once more. Through 5, we're going to go. And is he going to be able to make anything of this? I don't think so. And we got a tow already.
232's requesting tow, Travis Nielsen, so that's one of my boys. Oh, look at that front man of Ronald Allen down the bottom screen as well. His front nose has come off.
Oh!
And, Is that a replay or?
Yeah, that was a replay. He ended up in the air.
Jesus crikey. Sam Kukazinas also had to readdress that position to Kevin Wakefield too. So that was, whoa, how did he must have gone sideways with Webb and then that car's come straight through him.
He literally just went straight through.
That is toast.
If I can find where that happened. Oh, Greg Johnson's gone round as well.
Johnson as well. We're seeing a little bit of action out there at the moment.
Yeah, lots going on, dude. Lots going on at the moment. It's an opening round blues, I think, or nerves. Here we go. Oh, so he got.
Look at that. Oh, he got too much air on his own then.
Yeah.
Whoa, just too fast out of that chicane. Whoa, that'll have to go on the highlight reel. What is that? That is 6 minutes 45. Write that in my notes.
He went round there, unfortunately, on that one. Laura, good evening, Sinker. Good morning, JP. Good morning, Laura. Thanks so much for joining us. We have had dramatics. There has been round one blues going on, and everybody has come back and just gone hell to leather. So, stay tuned, because I think this one is going to get even more spicy here, Steve. And I think, well, what have we got? What have we got? Round one nerves? What's the situation?
I don't know what it is, mate. It sounds like something like that. I think these guys have forgotten there's 2 races tonight. So Kazunas has got a tow request as well. Wakefield is on the horner again about another touch from someone else. I think he's feeling a bit fragile out there.
Yeah, I think so too, because I can tell you one thing. If you think you're going to get a touch now, you wait till as the season goes on. But he knows this, Kevin. He's been here for a long while. He already knows that this is what happens.
Yeah. Look, I think he's just working his way through. He's been putting a fair bit of seat time in, from what I hear as well, in officials and stuff like that. So I think he's very keen to set some sort of standard this week or this year, this season.
Yeah, well, let's see how he gets on, because I can tell you one thing. If he thinks it's going to be bump and run now, it's going to be more coming. And technically, you are at an oval circuit, so that is what exactly happens there. But
exactly.
Movers. Oh, Laborie. Are you going to get him? Are you going to get him? It took him 6 laps. He's got it wrong. He's going to end up in the wall.
Too much.
Oh, Laborie.
Oh, dude. That was just, the car's toast.
Oh, he's broken, he. Let's have a look on board.
I think he's broken it.
Get up the wall. Oh, you're still going.
No, that was one of those moments where you should have just waited a little bit more, dude.
Yeah.
Races are races, and you got to go for it when you go for it and you feel it. But, whoa, that was the high end of the risk market.
Yeah, it definitely was. I can tell you one thing. Davis has had an incident. Bradley Mays has had an incident as well. There's been a lot of cars going off here. I think we've just got the witching hour for the opening round. Let's jump on with Dan Batouche following round this circuit. Is he going to be able to get this right-hander? He can. Can he go through the next left? Well, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, because we've had some people go round here through just getting on the gas too early. Steph Piccoli, unfortunately.
Another tower, 919, Kurt Normanson. I'm tipping Dan Bartouche as a dark horse for the title this season, mate.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you, mate. Oh, Steph, you got that all wrong, love.
Oh,
bang.
Oh. He jumped into the V8, did his first V8 supercar race with us on Tuesday night.
He's done the same.
And it's that blue part. It's the blue part that's giving them an extra air.
Yeah.
He Dan Bartouche was sensational, standout driver of the night.
I think he could be up there this
like
season.
It's the blue section. What is it?
They're bumping too much over the sausage curbs. That seems to be the problem.
Yeah,
we'll stay on with Rian Mueller's nose, and we'll have a look through the circuit. So this is generally where you start going. I don't know if anybody's done Charlotte Dirt, but this is where you start going into the dirt section here. You take a right down there, and there's a load of dirt. You get all mixed up on that one. But at the moment, you can see through that right-hander. Oh, excuse the dog.
Yeah, that dark blue. You got to get stuff the dark blue bit. Yeah. That's like raised even higher, isn't it? So you got the red and white, then that dark blue raises up a bit more. Yeah, no sweat. The it looks like from what I can see at the moment, viewers, the red and white is not the issue. As you're coming from the chicanes, there's a dark blue section, and that's raised even higher again. It's like a curved sausage, and that's what's giving the guys more rotation and doing the lift. So that's been the cause of some of these incidents. And these boys just been a bit too aggressive on those curves. But good to see. I mean, the only way you're really getting a good view at the moment is from the car cams, because everything else looks a little bit darker. So this is a perfect little bit of camera angle to follow them through.
Yeah, they're going to be coming through now. You get through that long looping left-hander at turn 9 and 10, and this is a chicane that seems to be causing the problem. This one, getting this right, over there, go. They take too much on the exit of that sausage. Look at that, there you go.
Yes, and a dark blue again. That dark blue stripe, you got to stay off it. That's what's launching them.
Yeah, Tony Baker. Round it goes, unfortunately for Tony. And it's a poof. So there we go, right on board. We saw it happening. Gowans has just gone past Gallo, so that's a move forward. Gallo just got that all wrong. Batush is going to go up the inside, coming into the left-hander at the moment. Is he going to be able to make it through in turn 1? Dan Batush does make it through. So great job from Dan, but you could just see there as well. That is exactly what we mean. We were on board at that moment in time, and you saw how that lifted him up in the air.
Another one by Kudagazinos towing again. Wow.
Oh, he's already gone round there.
There's a few boys really struggling to get around at the moment with a bit of
same bit, look.
Damage.
Oh,
who's that?
Oh,
look at the airtime on that. Kudagazinos, he's giving me some great highlights tonight at 12:44.
Who was that? That weren't Dan Hardin? Hardin?
I'm not sure, but Sam took whoever it was.
Was that AJ?
Wow.
I'm trying to find that out because I think on board of that would look absolutely incredible. Here we go. On board with AJ.
Don't have a sip.
He goes in the wall.
Next car.
It's the next one, isn't it? Who's behind him?
Yeah.
Alan?
I think it might have been.
No, it's not Ronald. It's in that, whoever that is in that yellow car has just literally gone up in the air.
That was crazy.
Who is that behind Dan Hardin? Oh, Jeff Arnold.
Jeff Arnold. Look at that. Whoa.
Wow.
That is some neck-breaking rotation in there. That's going to be Martin Spinks on the diving board, mate.
This is literally, you're lucky this is Sim because this is it. Bang!
Whoa, look at that. Tuck, left arm, right arm, knees to chest, and land.
And splosh. Oh, God. There's somebody else on the right-hand side, I think. That's a blue flag. Jeff's in the pits, funny enough. Not quite sure how he ended up there. But Jeff Arnold is in the pits after that dramatic moment. This is the first 20 minutes, and they're getting fairly spread out here. We've got one maybe.
We haven't hit 15 minutes yet. Boys are keeping us entertained, that's for sure. I hope the viewers are loving it. If there's someone you want us to show, someone you want to see, please like, subscribe, and hit up that little thumbs up thing, and keep us happy and let us know what you want to do. If he's playing in VR, he's likely puking his guts out. Mate, VR, iRacing VR, and some of the incidents when you see cars flying over the top of you and you've driven under them, it still gives you goosebumps. It's so realistic.
Oh,
you get Code Brown,
dude,
big time.
Code Brown and Green Vomit. That is, unbelievable. This is where most of it seems to be happening. The sausage curbs on the inside. Gallo.
Pay off the blue section.
Yeah, Gallo can't seem to get a run through there. He's now on the chase. Yeah. That's a back marker on the left-hand side. And we go on board with Riamulos looking to try and go up the inside here. Got to be hard on the brakes. Are they going to be able to make this work? Nope.
Oh, no.
That's Batush in the wall.
That's Bartush. He's just taken out. Leave that one to race control to see, but I don't think two cars are going to fit through that tight little gap like that.
Yeah, definitely not. And
not
unfortunately,
anyway.
Unfortunately for that,
can we get JP in a supercar again? Well, one day when he's got time.
I'll be back, Jace. Just unfortunately, I'm a bit manic at the moment, and it's just been one of them days. Just too much going on. Right, we've got people spread out all the way through the racetrack at the moment. Let's bring you up. Who is on the lead lap? Well, from 21st below, they are a lap down. So everybody from 21st below, Anthony, Chris, Brandon Neelan, Jeff well, we saw what happened to Jeff. I'm not surprised he's a lap down. Kevin Wakefield, AJ, Ben, Stephanie Piccoli, Johnson, Nomerson's 2, Mays is 2, Nilsson's 2, Harding's 2, Katkazinos is 3. Anybody think we're doing an oval race with these amount of people being lapped down already?
Very, very true. Chris Tomlin, speaking of lap cars, Chris Tomlin just got himself a black and white warning flag for disobeying blue flags. So he's just held on to the battle for a bit too long. The only battle we're really seeing at the moment is Brad Anderson and Ronald Allen. Ronald Allen is right on the back of him at the moment, trying to get around him. Then we've got Bartouche and Gretton. Bartouche is obviously trying to recover from that incident he had. And Baker and Urquhart. Everyone else has gapped out a bit.
Bartouche has crashed again.
Yeah, I think he's driving off damage.
Yeah, I think so. Above the hood of Ronald Allen, takes a lot shallower line than Brad Anderson. He goes past Brad, sweeps through the inside. That's Ronald Allen through an upper position into 20th, believe it or not. Let's pick up on Blake Urquhart, Tony Baker as they're going through the final chicane, coming into turn number 1 there as well. I like Rusty's comment. If he plays in VR, he is likely puking his guts out.
Yeah. Ryan Mueller, I think that was the driver who was in the incident with Dan Bartouche, 553, has got a drive-through penalty.
Ooh. Well, there we go. Drive-through penalty. Goins has closed back in on Byrne.
And Bartouche has gone in for repairs.
Well, no surprise on that one. He did hit the wall very, very hard. That is a back marker up behind us. That's Anthony. I'm just going to call you that until I can figure out how to say your last name properly. Dougie Gowans is there. He's going around the outside.
Have a look at Brandon Levin, up 22 places. Callum Hodgkinson, up 21 places. But have a look at the reverse top 10. Peter Gretton and Josh King on the front row at the moment. That is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Two boys that haven't got that much experience on a track like this. Ooh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be dramatic. So there'll be fireworks. So hold on for race number 2. And then, well, sit tight, basically, because I can tell you what, if it's anything like this first one, we'll have cars 5 laps down. Baker's looking up the inside of Blake at the moment. They're going to be a little bit of bang-to-bang into the chicane. If they try this too wide, it's not going to work. Are they both going to make it through? They both make it through that
Just
time.
missed that blue strip, Baker. Oh, that looked close. Oh, my God. that bit of blue... I tell you what, if those boys haven't learnt that blue strip for the feature is going to still cause havoc. Someone is...
Blake's just missed the chicane.
Oh, what?
He literally missed
his front tyre.
Broke.
His tyres... Has he got a broken front tyre? Front left looks like it's dragging. Yep, he's hit something.
He's done something.
Yep, that front left is on the ground.
Do you know what makes you wonder on that is whether or not he pulled that off when he went over that sausage curb, because he missed the chicane.
It wouldn't be surprised.
It's already down at that point, isn't he? See if we can go back just a little bit more. Apologies for this, but trying to find a needle in an haystack. So he comes round and I think he's still going, but he misses the chicane. And then, oh no, it's already gone.
He must have done. It's already gone, yeah. Oh, do you reckon when they were side by side, maybe?
That's the only thing I can think that possibly have put them two in that situation. He's
on
the side of the
side by
circuit.
side.
So
Josh King gone in the pits. Why has he gone in the pits?
Yeah, because he's up there, and then all of a sudden he comes through. Oh, he hit the sausage curb.
That's it there on the strip, on that blue strip. It tore his wheel out.
And then that's it, he's down.
Yeah, it broke his suspension.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Well, hopefully the boys have heard us talking while they're driving. Stay off those blue curbs. Josh King's gone in. He must have gone in for some damage. He was sitting in the perfect position. What have we got? We've got
Horton, the
a couple
winner.
of cars.
I thought there was one more
what's
to
he
go.
done?
He's won.
Oh, we missed it?
Yeah, but there should have been one more to go.
Yeah.
Or did he cross over so close that it's...
Oh, and there's Josh Horton there. The first place he crossed the checkered line.
Well done, Joshy.
Followed by Dan Byrne, Dougie Gowans, Dave Gallo, Kyle Lavery, Tony Baker, Ryan Mueller, and Ryan Price with the top spot.
Professionalism going here. Professionalism. That was one. I'm sure there should have been one more. Look at how I learned as well. Joshy Horton takes the win. Great job. Well done, Josh, for race number 1.
Don't worry, mate. I will put that in the edit. But look at the reverse top 10. Ryan Price and Brandon Levin. Gretton in 8th. Well done, Peter Gretton. That is sensational drive by him. Wow,
Leak.
very impressed. Very impressed.
Leak just lost that place right at the end from Mark Cochrane. Cochrane goes over the line. We've got a couple of others who are still waiting to finish. Ronald Allen, David Simmons and Steph Piccoli. There is David. And then we'll just pick up on Steph at the same time. Goes over the line, and there is Steph there who's going to finish off. Right.
Wow.
Well, there we go. Right, let's bring you up the results there after we caught every bit of the action, of course. Right. Okay. Try that one again. Oh, there we go. Josh Horton in first place, Dan Burns sitting in second, and Dougie Gowans in the third. That's your 1, 2, 3 in your pros. David Gallo fourth, Carl Lavery in fifth, Tony Baker in sixth, Ryan Mueller in seventh, Peter Grattan taking the win in the AMs with Brandon Levin in ninth, Ryan Price winning the Pro-Ams, then Blake Urquhart, Jamie Davis, Mitch Noble, Callum Hodgkinson, and Dan Batouche with Mark Cochrane in second place in the Pro-Ams. Great win for Gretton there, absolutely stunning in the AMs.
Yeah, really well. Really well.
Yeah, great.
I am very impressed by him. He stayed out of trouble and just kept it clean, and that was what you want to do on this track. I've been telling my boys, all of them, first few rounds, keep it clean, get some bonus points from the series, because once everyone settles, then everyone will start pick up points. Yeah, so you want in these first few rounds, these early ones, while everyone's manic, keep it clean.
Yeah, Greg Leake in 17th. Then you got Ronald Allen, David Simmons. Simmons rounds out the podium for the AMs. Allen rounds out for the Pro-Ams. Josh King, Brad Anderson, Anthony there as well. Chris Tomlin, Brandon Neelan, Jeff Arnold, Kevin Wakefield, Steph Piccoli, Kurt Nominson, and Ben Simpson. Then you got Travis Nilsson, Bradley Mays, Greg Johnson, AJ Rico, and Dan Hardin with Sam Katkazinos, who did not have a good race for round number 1. Right.
He's actually been summoned to the steward's room for a bit of a conversation. I think maybe just to tell him to slow down, or just be a bit more careful, or maybe just to give him a tip, or maybe he was after some questions himself. Who knows?
Or kick the kangaroo out of the office. Who knows? There with Sam on that one. As we're going to go into hopefully the 40-minute feature. Seems to be working at the moment. So we'll wait and see what comes of this one. I don't really know how to unpack race number 1, Steve, to be blatantly honest with you.
Mate, it was
everything.
You've got the picture right there, mate. Right there is the photo. That blue section is what they got to stay off. That is what's causing all the problems and all the cars over-rotating and getting up. And we saw Urquhart blow the front left suspension as well.
Yeah, that sausage curb is the car killer at this moment in time. Let us know what you think of race number 1, guys. Got to admit, it was action-packed, and I'm sure we missed a lot more than that one. And, Josh Horton taking the victory that we saw coming over the line there.
Yes, great job by Josh. I think he's out to claim that lost title from last season, and I'm expecting him to go crazy.
Yeah, very much so. I think we're going to look forward to seeing how Horton gets on this year. He's going to come out with a vengeance. He's led and started in race number 1. To be honest, I think he's going to be, a serious contender for this season's championship. Is the man from Vermilion Esports. However, in a black livery on a race circuit in the dark.
Yes.
Don't make it too hard, does it?
VX is there.
Yeah, and the high-mo setups is there, of course.
The Hymo.
Yeah.
And he's definitely car 43.
Well, there we go. Good job. Well done, Steve. There we go. We found the needle in the haystack. I can tell you
That's
that
all
much.
one.
That's all we need to worry about here as well. We've got a brief little warm-up, guys. Is there anybody you want to have a look at? Let us know, of course, and we will try and jump on. Anybody you're supporting, don't forget to like the broadcast as well. Of course, if you do. If you don't, well, no. Oh, there you go. They've got to miss out. And if you don't, then while you're here, basically. But there we go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, you know what? There's a lot of people that do watch that aren't subscribers. So please like and subscribe. It does help us with the algorithms. It does push us out to other people to watch who don't usually get the opportunity to watch. So, yeah, help us out.
Absolutely. It would be amazing if you can. And we push that 1,500 subscriber limit mark once again. Race 2, 40 minutes. With a pit stop. How many? Let's have a poll in chat. How many cars are going to finish on the lead lap? Now I'll let you know. Last time there was only, I think, it was 19 finished on the lead lap last time. So how many cars do you reckon will finish on the lead lap? Let's give us a shout in YouTube chat and let us know on that one. How many do you reckon, Steve?
Oh, I reckon 15.
That's exactly where I was going.
Oh, really?
It's literally the first number that pops into my head.
We're in tune, we're in harmony.
I know. Us old guys together.
Yeah.
The old boys up in a booth.
It's not the OGs, the old guys.
Yeah. Shh, don't tell anybody that. It means the other thing, Steve. It means the other thing.
Yeah. The originals, yeah.
Yeah, the Dons. Right, here we go. Grid for race number 2. And we'll bring you up that one now. And it's going to be Ryan Price and Brandon Levin will be on pole position. Then we've got Peter Gretton and Ryan Mueller, Tony Baker, Carl Lavery. Have we set a manual grid here? David Gallo and Doug Gowans with Dan Byrne, Josh Horton, Blake Urquhart and Jamie Davis. No, Josh is in 10th, so that is right on that one. Then behind Jamie Davis, Mitch Noble, Callan Hodgkinson, Dan Batusha, Mark Cochran. And we've got Greg Leake, Ronald Allen, David Simmons and Josh King rounding out the top 20. Brad Anderson, Anthony Ian, 22nd. Chris Tomlin and Brandon Nealon is your top 24. Jeff Arnold, Kevin Wakefield, Steph Piccoli, Kurt Nommenson, Ben Simpson, Travis Nilsson rounds out the 30. Bradley Mays, Greg Johnson, AJ Rico, Dan Harding and Sam Catakazinos brings up the rear. I wonder what the development was with Sam being in the naughty room.
Not sure, but we'll find out at some point. But what have we got? We've got 2 minutes to go. This grid, the way it goes around a corner is just crazy. I just love it.
Right, Super's
a bit of a disadvantage for the guys at the back, but it is what it is.
Sam's in YouTube chat when he's out on the racetrack at the same time. I better get new specs from Specsavers. No idea why I did the same mistake twice. Well, dude, I can't really answer that one, Sam. I can't really answer it, bar for the fact probably don't do it for the 40-minute feature. The only good thing is you've got 40 minutes. Of course, if you're taking part, you might have just decided you've had enough for the night, and probably after that dramatics, I might as well.
It wasn't just you, Sam. Other drivers did it repeatedly as well. So I think we just learn a bit. Takes us a bit longer to learn when we get older.
Yeah, it's called the driver line, Sam. Try it.
Yeah.
It might help you. Oh, that's my go-to. No. That's my go-to thing when I get on a new racetrack. Driver line. Give me the driver line. I need that line to find out where I'm going. But you're not the only one. Callum Hodgkins got lost as well, Sam. So there we go. A couple of people didn't quite get it right. We've got to wait for some of the cars to get on the grid. Sam, you're getting on the grid for race number 2. Come on, dude. Don't give up, mate. It's not worth it. You can do it, Sam. You can do it.
Do it. Oh, lad, long.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, you're gonna love Adam Sandler.
Yeah. 40 minutes, guys, as well. So we've got a 40-minute race coming up for this feature. Just waiting for, depending if Greg Johnson or Sam's actually going to get on the grid. And Sam just decided he's had enough of this circuit. It's not a loved circuit, I've got to be honest.
Can we see if we've got any pit starters? Has anyone been punished?
Not at the moment. Right, here we go. Lights are going to be... Oh, Greg and Sam, funny enough. Lights are up, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Race number 2 is green, green, green. Ryan Price got a big lump of wheel spin coming off the line as he starts headed down into turn 1. Brandon Levin sitting in second, Baker third, Lavery, Mueller, they're side by side going in the opening lap. That's never a good start as we go underneath the, well, we don't go underneath the sign, it literally sits right in front of it, but at the moment, Lavery did not clear Mueller. He's looking up the inside. It looks like everybody made it through turn 1. This time, Ryan Price out in front as a Pro-Am. 40-minute race here, Steve, and he's out in front already.
Yeah, the back of the grid's done really well. They've all gone through a couple of 2x2s. Mitchy Noble nearly took the grass and took wide, but it seems like everyone's come through. I don't like the look of 3 SAW cars together.
Price just got that wrong. Levin's come through. Baker's climbing all over him. Blake Baker's got Mueller. Mueller's just gone up the inside as well. Lavery and David Gallo through into the left-hander. Now, before we go on to the first run of the Oval, 40 minutes, 31 down, 39 to go, and Brandon Levin sitting there. Oh, drama at the back. Cochrane's... stop it!
Not a good spot to stop. Oh.
Man,
Ford's just called that in.
There's another one round as well in the background.
Oh, look at that car park. Oh, at least there's not car parts flying everywhere. Oh, looks like there's a bit of damage on that.
Yeah, Rico was in there, Wakefield was in there, Leak was in there. There was a lot of dramatics. But I can tell you one thing, Levin out in front, Price second, Mueller third, Baker in fourth. Alongside Lavery's going to come and try and come under the inside into this chicane. Is he going to be able to make this work? It hasn't worked all night. It hasn't worked all night, and it's not going to work again.
Yield there, you got to yield there. Oh, you can't damage the car like that. That's going to cost you a lot of time.
Yeah, 2 Carlin
Levin
boys.
just set the fastest lap for the 148.840. You got to learn to live to fight another day.
Yeah, if you go for it, you're not going to survive. Andy's in, Cochrane's in the pits as well. That's already going to be a couple of cars down.
Oh, we've got a car facing the wrong way. It's Mitch Noble by the look of it.
Dougie Gowans is
another one
round.
gone out. Dougie Gowans.
He's right on corner exit.
Oh, and another one. And there's 2 on the inside facing the wrong way. It looks like 2 separate incidents at the moment. And they're they're in terrible spots.
Brandon Nealon, I think, might have been the other one.
No, it's a Pulse car. And the other one is
Leaky.
Richie Noble.
There's one. He's hit the
Leak's
wall.
gone to the pits. Who's that? That car's been trying to rotate a few minutes now.
Brandon Nealon hit the wall. Leaks.
Oh, there you go.
Leak's gone off. Has he cut? Oh, he's already sat there.
I've got him in the pits, Greg Leak. Or is that?
He's just jumped in. Leaks in.
Okay.
We've had Johnson, Cat Gazino started from pit lane. Anthony's been in the pit lane. Cochrane's in the pit lane. Leak's still in the pit lane. David Simmons has been off the racetrack as well. So he's going to be trying to come back on. But Mueller at the moment tucked in right behind Ryan Price. Coming into the left-hander at turn number 1.
Man. They aren't learning. They're not learning. You've got to stay off those curves.
Yep, we've seen suspension. Mueller's alongside. He does get that position away. Blake Urquhart, unfortunately, has had a crash. Is he gone and done? Oh, he's done it again. Oh, no. In the wall. In the wall.
Drive through.
In the wall. And he goes.
Mark Cochran got himself a drop. Oh, what happened there?
Urquhart hit the sausage curbs.
Mark Cochran's got himself a drive through.
Watch, he hits the sausage curbs again in that last chicane. There's one. There's another.
Boom.
And around he goes, and then that SRW car.
And he rolled around into Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Urquhart again?
Yep.
Didn't he learn that from the first race?
Nope. Not at all. There we go. Not sure what else we can say about that, but unfortunately for Blake Urquhart, it's the same. I don't know, Steve. I don't know what's going on. To be here, it's like all of a sudden there's a full moon in Australia and all of these drivers have turned into werewolves because that is what is going on. Dan Byrne tucked in behind Lavery, Gallows in front, Price, Baker, Mueller, Brandon Levin.
Yeah.
Is this a chicane that's causing some of the problem?
Yeah, 100%. It's just, yeah, I just don't get it. I've got my bottom camera on Callum Hodgkinson, who's having a bit of a fight there with, who is that? Chris Tomlin.
Yeah.
A few more incidents have gone, no further action. Share the blame, share the fame.
Share the spins and the frills and spills at Charlotte.
Yeah.
Lavery
is 11 a new hire for SW. No, he's been with us now for 2 seasons already. It's his 3rd season.
Yep.
11. Yep. He's more of a V8 guy, but he's coming in and joined the boys to have a bit of fun and doing really well tonight.
This don't look good. This does not look good.
Look at this.
This don't look good. No, bang, bang, bang.
Dude, that was never going to make it through there.
Oh, man. That was Anderson.
Yeah, Brad.
Normanson, Leake, Nielsen, Davis, all involved.
A bit too much pace. Took a bit too much pace into that corner. But he's going to try to limp it back.
But this is the top 8. Horton's made his way up 2 places, picking them off one by one. Here's the man from Vermilion. See, you've got the line in front at the moment of Spurs, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. And then us sitting in 8th with 3 seconds back to Dan Batous behind us. You can hear Horton just change down. He lifted.
Isn't it? The top 10 is 4 seconds gap. It's Batous got the biggest gap on him. 2 Carlin boys in the top 10 and 3 SRW boys in the top 10.
On board with Baker coming into that final chicane, take the curb. A little bit more precarious there from Baker. I think he was just wanting to make it through, to be blatantly honest with you, because after everybody's ripping things off, throwing it round, spinning it, hitting the wall, it's all been very, very dramatic early on here. Piccoli, unfortunately, looks like she's had another bit of a dramatic evening. Has gone round again on lap number 4. Wakefield's fighting it out in the AM Championship. That is with Doug Gowans, who's just gone in pit lane. So Dougie Gowans going in. Sam Catcadino still out on the racetrack, sitting in 12th. Oh, at the moment, is he going to make that? Yes, he did. Well done, Sam, on that one.
Oh, geez. That Team Greg car just took a lot of that curve. These boys don't seem to be learning, do they?
No, not at all. Levin's having a little bit of a blink. Nielsen and Simpson look like they've had a moment together.
Ryan Mueller, I didn't know. I think he's new to the PER boys. I think he was racing with someone else last season, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Travis Nelson.
Oh, 232 is towing. Easy. Travis Nielsen, that's one of my boys.
Dude!
Oh, that's why Travis is asking for a...
I don't think he's got a choice.
For a tow. What happened there? So he's on the inside.
Who's the 110?
He's there.
Just turns into it. Bang!
Oh, wow.
And then they're in the middle of the circuit.
Who was that?
I don't know. Whoever the 110 is.
111-0. Oh, that's Ben Simpson.
Yeah. Round he goes, unfortunately. Surprised we have not had a safety car. Levin's now out in front.
We've had a few cars pit. Brandon Levin, Brandon Nielsen's pitted. What do we got? Cochrane's in the pit doing drive-through. Simpson's gone through for repairs. Steph's coming out. Anderson's in the pit. Front end. What have we got? Jamie Davis, Callum Hodgkinson, and Roland Allen have all 3 pitted. So they look to me like genuine pits.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Safety car. This is the first time I heard of it. The safety car's flashing.
No, the safety car is out for the first time this evening.
Josh Horton has made his way through. So in the reverse top 10 we had, it's been actually pretty good. Kyle Lavery, Dan Bartouche, where are we? Ryan Price has only dropped 3 places, which is not too bad. 11 up 1. The biggest mover is Josh King up 10 places and Chris Tomlin up 12. Whoa, hang on a second back here. AJ Rico 18 and Bradley Mays 17 places down the back. And Kuda Xenos has done not too bad, coming up 11 places from the pit start. Josh Horton has had, he's done pretty good. He started in 10th. He's got himself up to 6th, but he's got to the places where you've got your Daniel Burns and Gallo. So not easy boys to pass. So that's stalled his progression back through the field. And he's got, then he's got Ryan Price, Tony Baker, Mueller and Levin. So it's not going to be an easy way through, but this might help him, this safety car.
YouTube question or statement. Safety car will be the end of half the grid on the restart. What do you reckon?
I don't know. It brings the field together closer. It's going to be interesting once they hit the Roval, the oval part, and then come back to that first corner. That's going to be where the scary bit is, and that chicane. So we'll see. All
right.
Some people do say safety cars breed safety cars, but not always the case at SRW.
There you go. So we've got 28 on the lead lap. So hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit the first safety car of the season, and it took us to race number 2, Steve. Race number 2.
Yeah. And it's only a lap 7, 11 minutes in. Wow, it feels like we've been here for ages for this. Josh Horton, 1 minute 44.04.
I do like the fact you turn around and said it feels like we've been here for ages. You know what I mean? I feel like that after watching an episode of Neighbours. I feel like I've been here for ages watching this. You know what I mean? I remember when that was first released on British TV. It was like, oh, Neighbours, yeah. And 20 years later, Kylie Minogue still hasn't grown, by the way. She's still only 5 foot high. And we're still going. Yeah. Jason Donovan looks like he's had more plastic surgery. He's looking very old about now as well. So there we go. It's just full evolution of Neighbours. But as we carried on, sorry, you're listening to two old people waffle in the booth here, reminiscing about a TV programme that started about 30 years ago and is still going.
Yeah, it had a bit of a hiatus here in Australia, and then it came back again. Yeah, so
did it?
Yeah, they actually canned it for about half a year, I think, or a year, and then it came back again. So that probably just means in the UK they've caught up.
Yeah, probably. We get everything late. Oh, man. That's the thing. All right, safety car does look like it's pulling away this time, driven by Matty Keane, or is he? Or is that just the way I've got that?
No, you're right, Matty Keane. He's in there at the moment.
Yeah, he's not pulling away, so we're still going. But there we go.
Still going. We're doing wave around still.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we going to put everybody a lap down round?
Anyone who's out of position that will get waved around, not necessarily a lap down. So anyone who's going to be in the way of someone will get waved around. By the look of it, it'll go all the way down to Brad Anderson. I think it's all just about done then.
Yeah. But hold on to your hats here. Let's see how many we can get to the end of the race. How many are we going to get a lap down? How many will be on the lead lap? I've got in and around Steve's number with 16 because he stole mine, 15. Super says 22, so let us know who you feel and how many you feel will be on the lead lap by the end of the race. I can tell you now, I think it was 18. It's number 1 finished off. So gives you an idea of what's happening. That curb there is a killer. That curb there is a killer. And that wall on the right has definitely been killing people. So they've got to be very, very
32
careful.
on the lead lap at the moment.
All right, well, hold on to your hats then, guys, because we will be going green. Hopefully, might
Ryan
be this
Price has done exceptionally well, still in the top 10.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Ryan Price has just pitted. Why is he doing that?
They all need to, don't they, for fuel?
Yeah, but wouldn't need it at least for another 5 minutes.
Unless he feels he can get to the end.
If he pits now and gets to the end and tries to get a winning strategy?
Maybe. But to be fair, they've only got 25% fuel. So I would be very surprised if they can get to the end. I know we've got the top 11 have not pitted.
Oh, no, definitely need a pit. Definitely need a pit. Just wondering whether it's early or not.
Davis is the first one pitting. Oh, he's fuel saving like crazy. He's still sitting in 6th gear.
So in the top 10, Jamie Davis at top 12. Jamie's the first one that's pitted, and Ronald Allen.
Yep. So
yeah, but when did he pit? In what? Lap 5?
Lap 5, 3 laps ago, but we've been under safety car for that.
For 2, yeah.
So it's possible that
it might be a masterstroke.
It may be. Davis and Allen for the top 2. Who knows? Tell you what though, Mitch Noble's in a bit of a bad spot because he's not pitted and he's got cars in front of him that have. So
safety car's coming in.
Yeah, safety car in this time. It pulls away. So Matty Keane, he makes it through the chicane without any problems. It was good. Go on, Matty. Please don't spin it. There we go. No, dude, you can just see it. After the night we've had, Matty goes and puts it in the wall.
Well, first night out, unfortunately, Mazzaroli, I think his name was, hit the safety car as he was doing his wave arounds. He was being waved around and slammed straight into the safety car Tuesday night. But it was unfortunate, and he felt so sorry. I felt sorry for him.
Yeah. Run 11 going to lead us away here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. Hold on to your hats because we're going to get one more time. Once again, Levin is there. Is he going to be able to get this underway without, if he blocks them up in that chicane, they are going to be checking up like a trooper. Hold on, race 2. Here's the green once more here. And these guys absolutely flying. Where are they all gone? There we go. Oh, it's back running now. And Brandon Levin takes the whole shot going down through turn number 1. Ryan Mueller, Baker, Gallo, all in behind them at the moment. Doing a great job. We've got just under half an hour, Steve. Lots to play for.
Lots to play for, and the time to be pretty smart and safe as well. So one of the boys, Contagious, is saying at least no one crashed into the safety car. Yes, that was left for Tuesday night. But there's a few boys at the back there looking like they're switching and swapping places. Was it Tony Baker? Oh, hang on. $110, I think, has got himself a drive-through.
That's Ben Simpson.
Also an extra penalty for leaving the pit lane while the pit lane was closed. But I think that was Ben Simpson.
Yeah.
747 Simpson, I think that was. 110. We'll have to double check that though.
Oh, here we go. No, Baker's got up the inside. Is this going to work? Him and
one of them has to yield.
No, they're not Mew. Oh, he's got in the wall.
Oh, look at that. Oh, man. You got to yield. Oh, how did he miss that? Bartouche came flying. Was that Bartouche that went flying through then? Oh, that was so close. Wow. What's that? We're talking 1837 in the feature. Wow.
Where was that? That's going to be the question.
That was Mueller, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah, it was Mueller.
That was silly. That the 2 cars won't fit through there.
No, and he didn't really give up either, did he?
No.
He didn't really stop and sit back and think, look at that. Lucky enough, he missed everybody.
Oh, that was close. Whoever that was, he just missed. Well, that car is destroyed. Look at that. Bottom left and right tyres are flat as a tack.
He literally ripped it off. Coming in. And this is what I don't get. Why would you go so hard at it when you're not going to make it? Watch the run. He's coming in and he's just going to... He barely makes that, then just boom.
He went too hard, too fast. He should have just backed out. Wow. That was so close. Lucky no one else got involved. Oof. Well, sometimes you make a choice, you make a decision, and it's what defines the rest of your race, unfortunately.
Yeah, after all of that dramatics, what's gone on? Horton has made his way up into second place. +8 for Josh Horton. Baker up 2, Batouche up 9, Tomlin 13, King 11, Allen 7. Lots of gainers here, but it just goes to show how many people we've had dropping out. You can see the Pro-Am split on your left-hand side. We've got King, Tomlin, Allen, Levin, Horton, Baker, and Wakefield, Johnson, Simmons in the AMs. But yeah, action all the way through. We'll bring up Steve's bottom right. You're going to have a look and see what's going on in that bottom right-hand corner. But at the moment, it is all the way through.
I've just switched it to Peter Gretton and Greggy Leake. They were in a great little tussle. They were really close to him. But as this race goes, here we go. Car number 10, Mitch Noble. Instant responsibility to lap 9. Drive through.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yep. That's going to hurt, Mitch.
Yeah.
But just as I went to switch to these boys, they decided they're going to open up the gap and not be as close.
Well, there you go. We'll wait see so we can get something on that bottom screen. But you can see all the action at the moment is taking inside. We've got Allen and Gowans, or Allen and Noble, but you're fighting a man that's got to go in pit lane. No point on that one. Gowans is looking up the inside here. Is he going to be able to make it through? And at the moment, he's got Mitch Noble up against the wall.
Ryan Mueller towed after that incident without letting race control know, and he's got himself a drive-through for it.
Towed without permission. Even I know that.
Yep. Yeah, towed without permission. So he's got himself a naughty slap on the wrist. And off he goes. I'm going to go... Where are you at the moment? You're with Mitch Noble, Callum Hodges, Sam Katagazinos.
Yep.
Ryan Price and Greg Johnson is the next battle. I'm going to switch it down to them to see how those boys are going. Get a bit of the back markers in the middle guys, a bit of a show. And why can't I see him?
Hodgkinson, Allen through turn 1. No matter what camera I pick there, it always puts it behind that sign. So I do apologise on that one going into turn 1.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. It's
Allen's
just the way they're positioned it.
Oh, Gowan's going to sweep around the outside, is he? Oh, careful. Gowans is out the outside on the right. Allen's on the inside. Gowans does sweep round. Nice move. Katagazinos looking to do the same thing. Is he going to be able to do it? We've got Kevin Wakefield in there, the leader of the Hams. Oh, little bit of a check-up, little bit of a bump from Katagazinos, from Wakefield. Simmons has unfortunately had more dramatics. And now let's jump back up with Dan Burks. We're going to bring that battle on the bottom right, down in the right-hand corner. But at the lots of action still taking place, and Horton is now tucked up behind 11. Didn't take it very long to get back there for Josh.
Yep. What's Greg Brooks go one step away for 10 minutes, and Kurt gets himself up over 13 places. He's done well. He was down the back of the field at one point, so he's doing well. He's got pace. There's no doubt about it. He's got pace. Now he's on the back of Ryan Price at the moment. And I'll switch that across so we can see another little battle going across there. JP.
Yeah, all good. 11 under pressure from Horton. We're just going to follow this battle for a little bit here. Coming through now. One through the left-hander. Through the right. Horton's looking feisty, but he's got to be careful. Baker's coming. Gallows coming. Burton's coming. They're all coming. There's a back marker up front as well. I think that's Muller up the road.
Yep.
It is Mueller.
Well, Josh Horton just hit the fastest lap of 1:39.388. So Josh is on fire. And what is he now? That's 2/10 that you can see right there and less. Oh, he's got his nose in already there. That was a brave little sniff.
11 got it all wrong now.
Not really a spot you want to get your nose ahead. You want to really keep it for this section here. Try to get a good slingshot out.
Oh, he went through.
11 went a bit wide through there, didn't he?
Yeah, he got bullied out.
Who's with the momentum?
The problem is he needs to come back in now. If he's not going to make an overtake, get in, because Baker's going to come at him.
Yep. He needs to be in there and slingshot behind him.
Yep, let's see if they can all make it through the chicane. We're trying to go too wide in the back. Levin,
Oh,
Baker.
This is where Baker got Urquhart. Oh, I'll tell you what, Baker lives dangerously, doesn't he?
Three
That's the
wide.
second time he's done that.
Three
I
wide.
think he's
We're
got a
going to
bit
go
of that.
4, 3, 4. Oh, it's like trying to do maths with an abacus. Oh, through we
I reckon
go.
he's got damage, Baker. Oh, I tell you what, he doesn't give any room, does he? He plays a risky game. I'm surprised his car's still in one piece.
He hit that curve. I was quite shocked he is, but he's. The problem is that brief amount of fighting that all of them guys did. Horton, 2.2 seconds out in front. And that
straight away.
That one little bit of an incident with Levin and Baker side by side has got Horton away. That's it.
Yep. It doesn't take much, especially when you're going for that chicane, because you want to keep momentum free. You take a shallow line through that chicane, and you're losing momentum for the rest of that oval.
Unfortunately, Baker now has got Gallo pressurising him.
I reckon he's got damage because he looks like his pace has just dropped off big time.
Gallo's going to try and get him here. Let's jump on board, see if we've got any damage going on with Baker's car. It's hard to tell, we're on an oval. No, he looks all right. He looks all right. Yeah. Gallo's tucked up behind him as well. AJ's jumped back to pit lane. Unfortunately for that young man. But you can see, look, Horton up the road. And that was just all from that little side-by-side from Baker Levin going into here.
Yeah. Callum Hodgkinson's got a big pack chasing him down at the moment. He's got Dougie Gowns on the bottom screen, Kataginos, Allen, Tomlin, and Wakefield all chasing him down at the moment.
Oh, Levin's under pressure from Bartouche. Bartouche is going to go up the inside. Levin got the final chicane wrong. Down coming into turn 1. It does look like Bartouche is going to hold that position for Dan. Again, I still think you are right. I think he's going to be literally in and around that championship side by side. There's a wall there. They managed to avoid it. Bartouche is not giving up. He's trying to keep that inside line. He's going to be on
Great driving by both these lads.
Yeah, side by side for the infield.
Baker's there ready to sniff for the crumbs. Oh, and so is one of the Carlin boys.
Hello, Burns, side by side, 3 wide on the infield.
Well driven by both.
Levin's still holding on, Bartouche still in there as well.
Great bit of driving by all 3 of those boys there.
On the brakes, through the right-hander. They managed to make it through. Arnold's gone round. He's crashed 4 times by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't get that corner right, Levin. He cannot get that corner
that
right.
Corner's cost him. It's cost him 2 now.
Yep.
He seems to be trying. I'm not sure he's trying to rotate the car early or what it is.
And he can't get in.
We've got a tow here.
He can't get in. Baker's tucked in behind him. Baker's on that inside line. They're going to try this 2 wide again. It hasn't worked to go. No, Levin backs out.
Yep, smart.
Yep. But he can't get that chicane, and he can't get the final chicane right either for Levin. We'll see if he can manage it this time, but at the moment he's not got these 2 chicanes right. We've got 12 minutes remaining.
Yeah, the snake on the bottom camera, man. These guys are just following each other like crazy. It's just like we're seeing in the top screen, but we're talking about a battle that's for 10th, 12th. Oh, Callum Hodge, Dougie Gowans has just passed Callum on the nice little one through the chicane there, but looks like Gowans is going to not have the fast run out. Great bit of work there by the boys. Callum's reclaimed that front lead.
Yeah,
that backpack.
Hodgkinson got that position back now. You see, they're still fighting away. We've still got the front battle. We've got Gallo trying to go through the 11. Through the infield, nothing doing this time through the right-hander. You can keep it close to the curb if you want to chance it, but there is a little bit of a bump that does bump you off through the left. Gallo still tucked in behind Levin. We've got Lavery, he's gone past Byrne. Byrne's got Davis tucked in here, and King. You see Hodgkinson, Gowans has gone round. Gowans went round in that bottom screen. Poor old Dougie, the defending champion, has gone round on that one.
After all that work.
There's been drama. Batouche.
I blinked and missed it.
What happened to Dan Batouche? Whatever it was, he went round, unfortunately for Dan.
Oh, he's over rotated it. Oh,
Everybody went high.
tough. Well, yep. All that work to get back up there. He's lost that little rotation there.
Evan now. Martucci's all the way down with Josh King. We got Lavery. He's got Gallo in behind him. Gallo in front. Sorry, that's Byrne behind. Coming into that final chicane.
TBSRW versus Carlin here.
Not that we're biased, but
3-2.
Yeah. No biased opinions up here whatsoever. But go Carlins!
Whatsoever. TBSRW.
Oh, dearie me.
Have a look at this. We got our own private little bet going on here.
$5 Carlins comes out on top.
$10 on the yellow one.
If Levin don't keep burying that chicane, he's gonna. I'll add the 10 quid onto the invoice. I can tell you that much because he ain't gonna be able to get it. He's got to just.
Here we
make
go.
sure.
Lavery's finally trying. Lavery is probably the fastest we've got in this car normally, and he's finally starting to spread his wings a bit. But look at him! I just spoke too soon. Oh, watch it!
Burns going to have the inside for the next one. He's got his nose alongside. No, Lavery can't chop him off. Coming into the inside. Lavery makes it through. Gallo's going to tuck in. Burns going to tuck in right behind him. He's going to give the drive to Bernie. He definitely ain't going to give it out high. I can tell you that much. He'll sit and hold this scenario all the way through. Dan Byrne on our left-hand side out there at the moment. There he is, Carl Lavery. He's alongside us, the nose to tail. We're coming into the chicane. Let's get back out onto the TV cam. Lavery, Byrne, nope, not this time. Gallo's moved forward as well. He's got onto the back 11. That draft has pulled him in. And at the moment, it is, Levin's going to be under pressure from Gallo going into that final chicane that he's not managed to get right at the moment.
Tell you what, hats off to the boys for the feature race. Everyone is driving a little bit smarter.
He's got it wrong again. Gallo's going to have the inside for turn number 1. Button's going to tuck him right behind him. They're going to try and follow him through on Levin. Nope, he sweeps around the outside, manages to hold on to it. But this is a great little battle.
There by ball boys.
5 little car fight.
Battle.
Yeah, we've got that same going on the bottom screen as well. I believe that's Kat Gazinos on that.
Yep.
We have Hodgkinson.
With Colin Hodgkinson, Ryan Price, Dougie Gowans, and Tomlins and Kevin Wakefield. So great little battle there.
Continuing to fight. Levin's now got all of these cars back into him again. He's got that corner wrong. Gallo's going to try and go around the outside. Levin's got to tighten out now through the right-hander. Coming back onto the oval once more. Gallo's going to take it wide. Levin pulls it in. Is he going to get this right? He needs to get it right. He doesn't get it right. Gallo's going to come up alongside once more. Oh, Levin just makes it in.
Just got his nose in. Just don't forget, we have got 33 minutes past, just under 7 minutes left, and there's still a lot of cars that haven't pitted.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. He tucks
smart
in.
Driving by all involved. Very smart.
Gallo doing a great job. Is he ever going to be able to clear Levin? Lavery's side by side with Davis. Oh, I don't like that. Hey, you shouldn't like it either. It's 2 of your boys going side by side.
There was palpitations. There was.
Levin's got it wrong again.
Gallo's done it. Yes, Gallo's done it. Oh, no.
That's free.
No. Oh, it's just
my nose.
taken.
Oh,
the SRW
cars.
Oh, the SRW cars are gone. That's going to be a safety car.
Sam gets the smack.
Wakefield straight into him. Wakefield, slow down, mate. This car's stopped there.
Oh, bro.
Hey, why do drivers think they can put the foot down and drive through stuff like that? I don't get it.
Oh, no. Gallo's in third. And that all started, I think, with Brandon Levin getting a touch. I think he might have got it out of control. Let's have a look. Oh no, he's already in the wall. Hold on, I've got to go back a little bit more. And Sam comes and hits him. How bad was the touch from Byrne? Oh, bad. bang.
It wasn't huge, but it was enough to settle it.
Yeah, and then here comes Kevin Wakefield.
Kyle Lavery's just managed.
He doesn't lift. Look, Wakefield just. No, I'm going through. Bang. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was Kevin that came through there. Just the drivers are talking there. There was a car that went flying through there, didn't slow down, and it was Wakefield that took the arse end. I think he hit Keta on the way through, and destroyed himself. He's in the pits as well now because his car's limping home. So a bit of action there. 3 SAW cars out, 1 Carling car out. I think Lavery was the only one that didn't get terminal damage out of that. Oh, he's in the pit lane. Might be a good time to pit and get ready for the rest of the race.
No safety car yet. He's still in pits. They managed to clear them all.
Looks like a few have gone through the pits due to wreckage, but Josh Horton.
Ben Simpson right in front of the leader. Ben Simpson goes round, and then we're going to have Horton coming through on him. So he's going to go round there, and then Horton comes round, just misses him.
Wow. Code Brown.
They put their foot
Well, this
down.
is Josh's to lose now. If he can get home without fuel, he is 19 seconds clear at the moment, so he'll be fuel saving like crazy, I'd suggest.
Ronald Allen has got Hodgkinson, Gowans in and around him. Allen's got second place overall when he has pitted. So Allen's not got to go in. We've got 36 minutes on the clock. We're coming to the end, 3 minutes to go. Our leader is going around the NASCAR park towards the end of the lap. We're going to do here what we got, 1:39. We're going to have one and one more.
Yep.
But
Rowan Allen's got himself in the second. Callum Hodgkinson into third. Wow. Dougie Gowan's after that spin, and he's having a good crack at Callum right now.
Oh, get it stopped, Dougie. Get it stopped. Get it stopped. He's got it wrong. Oh.
Yeah, he's got it wrong. He's had to pull up too early in that second part of the chicane.
Yeah, Hodgkinson.
Giving Callum the right way through. I'll flick my screens over to another battle, which is 808 drive-through penalty. Daniel Byrne for nose to recontact, which we sort of expected already. Lavery and Davis are in the pits. They must have damage. There's one lap left.
Oh, Dougie! Oh, breathe it in, son. Breathe it in. Back up the dad bod. Oh, doesn't make it through. Tell you what, he's having a go.
3-3. Drive-through penalty. That's Kevin Wakefield. Instant responsibility coming through that pack, I think.
Yeah. Can't argue that, dude. He was full flat.
No, he should have slowed down. He
should have slowed.
Foot to the floor.
It's like that yellow flag meant absolutely nothing. Pricey finds himself in fifth.
This is the problem. A lot of people in these series that we race don't respect the yellow flag. It's there for a reason.
Oh, Horde's in pit lane right at the end.
Oh, he's just making it. He looks like he's spluttering. This is going to be interesting.
That should.
This means Ronald Allen has just taken the lead, depending on how long this pit stop goes for.
He's still not stopped. He has now stopped. Where is Allen? Allen's going to take the lead of the race. He's going to get it as well. Ronald Allen.
Oh, looks like Hodgkinson's going to get it.
Horton's out. Horton's out. This is going to be a nose-to-tail run coming out of pit lane. Ronald Allen.
Here's the boys.
Ronald Allen.
They cross over.
Final
Look
lap
at
of
this.
the race.
Oh, no. Where is he? Is he in fourth? So close.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they're going to have to stand up here. Ronald Allen is leading the race. Oh, nearly pulled my mic and everything else off my desk at the same time.
Well done by Mr. Allen.
Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Fingers, toes, arms, eyes crossed, whatever you want to do. Are we going to witness a first Pro-Am win? Ronald Allen overall. That bad market, get out the way!
He's just been told on the radio too, get out of the way.
That's Ben Simpson.
Get out of the way, Ben. Get out of the way. I'll tell you what, Mr. Darren Crosby's, Mr. Crosby's going to be a very, very happy team owner to see Ronald Allen win for M1.
Through he goes. He's got 2 more chicanes. Hodgson's tucked in right behind him. It's going to be a draft. Don't give up the inside line. You can't open it up, otherwise you're going to get robbed. Here's the move. He's got to go and squeeze him. He's got to go and squeeze him. You've got to put him in a juicer, son. On the final chicane now. Ronald Allen's just got to hold it. Hold it.
Exit. He's got. Oh no! Contact by Callum.
Gowan's got it.
He's too ambitious. Ducky Gowans. He's done it again. Ducky Gowans.
Horton come through.
Horton got through too.
He must have jumped the chicane. Yeah, he did. He took the win, but he's over the line.
He's going to get a slowdown for that. He can't go over the line of the slowdown. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's pulled into the slowdown area.
But it doesn't matter.
So
the race is finished.
Got that.
No, Gowan should get it.
He would have got a time penalty for that.
Yeah, he should get 40-second penalty because he would have crossed the line with a penalty on a slowdown. He should get 40 seconds. That should be Gowan's. But I can tell you one thing. If I was Ronald Allen, I don't know how I would feel about Callum Hodgkinson. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go up in the air. I think we're going to have to go up on the chopper.
That'll go up to the stewards. That'll go to the stewards, 100%.
Because, oh God, where's it all gone? Oh my dearie me, they've all jumped position. Hold on. So Allen's got the lead. Oh, watch Hodgkinson alongside. Then Horton. Oh, well, I can tell you one thing, that is not over. There is going to be talks there.
I can't understand why iRacing hasn't changed it for the post-race penalty.
Hold on.
So it should really be, by the look of it.
He did. They did change it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. I was going to say, it looks like Ronald Allen will still get on the podium. That's what I was about to say.
It's a win for Dougie Gowans in first place. Ryan Price second. Ronald Allen grabbed third. Callum Hodgkinson in fourth. Blimey, this is just...
Ricky Johnson getting the AMs. Well done, Jono.
So we've got Gowans, Price, Allen, podium. Hodgkinson, Baker, Gallo and Bartucci, top 7. Then behind that, we've got Josh King, Bradley Mays, Greg Johnson, Kurt Normanson and Chris Tomlin round out the top 12. Absolute stunning from them. It's it's a Pro-Am win for King. Mays got second. He had a bit of an up and down evening. Normanson grabbed the podium on his first race out. That's not bad.
The Pro-Am goes to Ryan Price.
Oh, it does, yes.
Yeah. And Ronald Allen, they've got 2 Pro-Ams. So if the race control's listening, we have Dougie Gowans, Ryan Price and Ronald Allen to the room and Greg Johnson for our interviews. Wow, tell you what, nothing surprises us here at SRW. Last lap jitters. What a race.
Yeah, can't keep up here. Behind that, we've got Tomlin, Noble, Dan Byrne down in 14th, Horton demoted all the way to 15th. Then you got Daniel Hardin, great opening podium for Hardin there. He had a horrible race, number 1. And Brad Anderson also had a rough one as well in race 1. Takes the podium. Then Peter Gretton takes 18th place there. Behind that, we've got Ryan Mueller, David Simmons, Travis Nilsson, Jamie Davis, Brandon Neelan, Carl Lavery down in 24th, Steph Piccoli, Ben Simpson, Brandon Levin, and then good old Sam at the back in the bottom end of that field in 28th. Kevin Wakefield, Greg Leake, AJ, And then we got Anthony, Mark Cochran, and Jeff Arnold with Blake Urquhart. We ended up with 17 on the lead lap, Steve. 17.
17 wasn't bad, huh? It wasn't bad.
We were in and around that area.
Kevin Wakefield cost himself a win there.
Yeah.
An AM win. Just being a little bit too ambitious and too eager to get through that little incident with the boys on the inside line. That last bit again was spectacular. Whew.
Well,
damn, what a night.
He needed to learn to slow down, didn't he, really, for the yellow? Because, as you say, cost himself a win. And
a lot of points too. A lot of points.
A lot of points.
Finishing in 27th. So he in the AMs, he was leading. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places he lost in the AMs, just in the AMs, just through that lack of just, I guess, what would you call it? Brain snap.
Well, slowing down for a yellow.
Yeah.
That's where I would go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start these interviews off. We're going to have a chat for the man from Team Greg. He started in the pit lane. He didn't get deterred. He picked him up. He stuck him in his pocket, and he went and took an AM win, up 21 places in race number 2. 11th overall. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your AM winner, Mr. Greggy Johnson. Greg, welcome in.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Oh, mate, I'm amazing. I've just watched chaos, drama. Oh, last lap run into the line. It was all a little bit chaotic.
Oh,
we've seen it all, Greggy. We've seen it all, mate. And a great little drive there for you.
The first race, I had enough pace, but I kept losing the arse end of the car and I nosed it into the wall 3 times in the race. And then I thought, stuff this. And because I towed at one stage because I was sideways across the track. And that's why I called Tyso in between the races. I said, I need to start from pit lane, Tyso. I did a tow without telling you. So I did that one on my own to start from the pit lane. And, it was bloody hard work. I had some of the pro-ams trying to fight me at times. Kurt gave me a shove 3 or 4 times on the last couple of laps trying to get past me. But, I'm stoked. It was really hard work.
How many drivers out there did not learn from that blue ripple strip that it was dangerous and don't touch it?
Which one?
Which one? We got the last chicane and the second to last chicane, Greg. There was a rumble strip on the inside.
Chicane, if you take the first part of the last chicane too much, you get a slowdown anyway and an off track. So you avoid that one. But the exit one, I launched over that most times. And
a few boys had complete punctures from it, and wheels just dislocated.
And through the back chicane, if you were smooth enough, flat out in 6th gear, you could go through there without touching the blue ones. So, but you could still also launch off the blue ones without any drama. But some people, I could see them launching off the blue ones and just into the walls.
Yep, that's what we saw pretty much. There were people in the wall. There was Blake Urquhart with no front left after he ripped it off. It was all very dramatic, Greg. But listen, great start to your season, dude. Poor race 1, but we'll ignore that, mate. Nobody saw a single thing.
Correct. I didn't see any of it.
No, didn't see nothing. But then you come through and took the win in the AMS, bud. So great evening for you. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, look, on my car, I support the Tourette Syndrome Association of Australia and Red Energy Australia. They look after me as well. And, that's pretty much all I've got on this car. Other nights we run the Prostate Cancer Foundation car. But Thursday nights is the Tourette's car. So we just keep things ticking along.
Awesome job. Well done, Greg. Well, look forward to seeing you for race number 2, bud, as we head to Rudskogen for 20 minutes.
Another track I really don't like.
Yeah, don't worry, mate. If you don't like Charlotte, you're here 3 times this season, so good luck.
Oh, awesome. As long as we don't do this crazy little extra one.
No, I think you've just got the rover. Don't worry, mate. We're putting you on the oval at the end for 20 minutes to run round in a circle.
Excellent.
All right.
I'd like to do that.
Well, you are,
Thanks,
mate.
boys.
Take care, bud. Bye.
Cheers.
Take care, Johnson.
Right, let's go 3, 2, 1. So in third place.
Done a few overtakes there.
I'm glad you did, Mr. Ryan Price, but you've also taken 2 Pro-Am wins as well, buddy. You've had a bit of a night for you, but you managed to come back, take the win in the Pro-Ams after dramatics on the final lap in race number 2, dude. How are you?
Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. And how are you two boys doing?
Loving it, mate. Action for everyone out there tonight. It was spectacular. I've got some highlight reel stuff for some beautiful cars rotating through the air, mate.
Did you see my one? And you probably missed it, but on race 1, I on the back straight had 2 cars doing 360s, and I drove through. Did you get that?
Well, the one under
I don't think we did.
Was that the one that went up in the air, Ryan?
Oh, there was 2 of them literally doing 360s, and I was like, "Nah, my car's going to be cactus here," and I shot straight through the middle of them like I was.
I'm pretty sure we did get that. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
Not that we're advocating for going full flat through yellow flags, Ryan, or anything.
Well, I'm not going to make any comments, but I will be putting a ticket on that.
He's got to put a ticket on himself there, not slowing for yellow flags at all, as he's just admitted it live on the broadcast, of course. But listen, dude, that's a tough circuit, and we decided to put you there 3 times this season, so you ain't done with Charlotte just yet.
It might be my first season to win a trophy with SRW, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds a bit of confidence there, JP.
Well, he's up to a good start, mate. He's got 2 Pro-Am wins.
Yeah, it's good to see you actually being competitive and keeping your shit together.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna not lie to you. I've had no practice since the end of last season, so I spent more time with the family and kids than in the simulator. But what I did notice today, and especially in that second race, was my incident count was very low. I think I was up to about 3 on the final lap. So I made a conscious comment to myself that this year or this season I'm going to try and just drive clean, drive safe, stay out of trouble.
Yeah, mate, that's the key in the series.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and that's clearly why I went well tonight. I was up to 3 incident points into the final lap. So.
Kevin Wakefield was a perfect example tonight. He was leading the AMs and he flew through foot to the floor between that carnage on the inside, clipped the car and got a drive through and damage. So it's like you just got to keep it clean and be smart about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And sort of just stay on the people, but not right up them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Give yourself braking room, give yourself turning room. Because anything can happen in this series. That's the thing. That's a crazy bit. We've seen Ronald Allen do it, JP. A few seasons before, we saw who else we saw do it? Rockstar. What's his face? I can't remember right now. But it's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, look, I think these big tracks as well, you've got some good drafts, so you don't have to be right up their backside or clacker for the whole sort of circuit. You can pick your points to get a good run into them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations on your first win for 2025, round 1. I know you're a privateer, but there's still people you want to thank that help you get on track.
Yeah, thank the wife and the lovely children. My eldest now is 18, so she's barely around, but I will thank the 2 younger ones. They were super ecstatic that the season started up tonight and at halftime.
18, are you shipping around already?
No, she's just never home with a boyfriend. And yeah, she's, we barely see her. But no, the 2 youngest get super pumped when the season starts. They're always coming in and asking me how I'm doing or how are you going tonight, Dad? Are the lights on or is it raining? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. They sort of give me a bit of moral support. But outside of that, not just you guys really thank the SRW team, whether it's the team that the punters on the outside see, so the JPs and the Sinkers and the Hamishes of the world, but also all the ones behind the scenes, which I get sort of some insight into, like the Greg Barbers and so on, who put a lot of time and effort into making the series enjoyable for everyone to come out. So, big round of applause to them.
Excellent, mate. Thank you for your kind words. Get the hell out of here.
See you, boys. Have a good night. See you next week.
Take care.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, boys. You.
Right. Let's move it on now as well. Mr. Ronald Allen leading in the final lap of the final chicane. Then we had drama with contact with Callum Hodgkinson. He took a podium in race number 1. He's got a podium in race number 2. He kicks off his run in the Pro-Ams. Is he going to be able to hold it for the rest of the season? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out from the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. M1 Racing, Ronald Allen in the booth. Ronald, welcome in, bud.
How are you, JP?
Hey, mate, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, hot and sweaty after that race.
That was a very dramatic ending.
How's the heart, mate?
Oh, yeah, the heart's all right. There's just I don't know what it was with my car tonight. I just couldn't get through that chicane.
You weren't the only one, mate.
No.
No, I mean, like, with any pace.
No, you weren't the only one on that either. But,
No.
Tell us what was going in your mind. I want to know what was going on in the Ronald Allen head when you see Josh Horton go in pit lane on the final lap. You've taken the lead and you've got one more lap to hold it.
Yeah, I thought if I could get it like 0.6 of a second gap coming onto the back straight, I would have been right in that last corner. But I got held up by whoever the back marker was, even though we got a call from RC, just held me up bad, the entry coming onto the straight. And that just allowed everyone to get right with me. I was feeling all right. I was like, I had no idea who was the leader after that accident coming out of turn 1. I just saw a gap, and it was, if I'd have tried to stop, it would have just caused a bigger accident. So there was a gap where I was able to go through, and that put me up. I don't know where it put me up. I started off in 9th, then it went 7th, then it went 4th, and then it was 2nd. I was like, what's going on here? Where'd everybody go? There wasn't that many cars in the crash. And then I had no idea who was the leader or how far in front they were, because it wasn't on my relative who was where. And then it said the lead is pitting, and I was like, I don't even know who that is. And then I come past the pit lane, and he goes, I saw, right, it was Josh. He was just coming out of the pits. So, yeah, righto. Lap to go, I'll do my best. And that finished that lap, and I got enough of a gap through the infield to hold it at the last chicane. And yeah, the last lap, as I said, got held up, and it sort of, all went to hell. I tried to cover the inside line because I knew I was slow through there, and I think it was Cal just, I don't know whether he was on the grass or what, but up the inside, and I didn't think there was any room there. But anyway, I sort of took a gamble on pitting under the safety car to top up with fuel, because I thought there's no way you're going to make it to the end still. And I don't know whether that cost a lot of people in the end and why I ended up so far up, but maybe,
Yeah, well, Horton had to pit on the final lap. He didn't make it. And unfortunately, he ended up with a 40-second penalty because he crossed the line in first, but he got a penalty for a slowdown. So he didn't serve there either. Not, to be honest with you, Ronald, we haven't really called that incident going into that final into the final game. We're going to leave that completely up to RC because neither me or Steve want to get ourselves in trouble. But it did look very, very interesting indeed. I'm not sure if there was a gap. I'm not really sure what went on that one. But look, it's a good start to the season, right?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I bet you will, buddy. Is there anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
I'd just like to say thanks to Team M1 for everything they do with helping me to improve my driving. Thanks to SRW, and thanks to you guys for calling great races.
All right, mate. Well, fair play, Ronald. Look forward to seeing you next time out at Rodskogan.
Mr. Crosby will be very happy. Well done.
Thank you.
Right.
All righty.
Final one.
We've got what was that guy called that won the
I don't know.
The ice skating gold medal? I think Bradbury.
I'm not even sure how we're going to do this, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, bow to the master, the pro champion from last season. His luck was in, his leprechaun was shining, his rabbit's foot was still attached on that final lap, and he managed to make it through and take that victory. You have to bow. We have got the king, the master, the pro champion, the one, the only, Dougie Grandpa Gowans in the booth. Dougie, welcome in.
Oh, hail, Dougie Gallons.
You age like a fine wine, don't you, JP?
Hey, mate, don't lie. You've missed me, really.
He's like a warm beer in a pub, mate.
I did. How did you guys like that? My God, yeah, that was a pretty cool
Did
race.
you realise you won it?
Yeah, not entirely to start off with, because I got triples here, and I saw Josh just flash across the line just in front of me, and my relative had said I was P2. I thought, oh well, I'm happy with that. But then who was it? It was oh God, metal block. Oh, Shane. Shane was in the background. He said, "Oh, Josh is going to get a penalty because he couldn't turn through the last corner." So there you go. I got the win.
Yeah. Nice fight through the end. Again, another Bradbury moment for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be there at the end. You know,
You have to, mate. And I said that to you at the end of last season.
Correct.
You've got to be there to win it. If you're not putting your car in the right place to be there and take advantage of people who take the shit out of themselves, you don't deserve to win it then.
Yeah, look, I thought it was all over after I had that spin with Dave Gallo. I think it was about lap 4 or something like that. Bit of side-by-side rubbing, and I just had the spin. I think I dropped back to about 15th or 16th, and then I got caught up in an instant in the same corner as the last lap there. Gave me nose damage, so I had to come in and do my fast repair. Then I just put my foot down, just tried to be as careful as I could, and just come back through the field.
Well, Doug, you did come back through the field. You came back through the field like an absolute raging banshee, and then went and took the victory, mate. You know, you're defending your championship is off to a flyer.
It was lucky that second race. You know, I mean, I was actually quite surprised that Josh come out of the pit exit just behind me. So I kind of defended for my life that lap, and then Josh, you know, he tried to get the run of me on the last lap coming through the fast chicane. Looks like he's destroyed his front left suspension, which is why he couldn't turn the corner into the final chicane. The other guys, I say it all the time, you know, they race hard. They don't want to let you pass regardless of who you are, how fast you are. They're going to hold you, you know. So I had to pick my way through the field, and I was happy I was able to do it. And you should have seen my eyes light up like saucers when I saw Cal and Roland come together. Though, holy shit!
You would have been licking your lip like there was a steak in front of you.
Yeah.
No, mate, I thought I was going to get stuck there too.
You're not that you're wishing any bad luck on anybody, Dougie, of course.
No, I don't, mate. No, not at all. You know, I want people to finish where they deserve to finish, and you know, those two run a really good race tonight. You know, I feel sorry for them not getting the P1 and the P2 like they should have. You know, that's racing. That's the way it goes.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? When you're like that, and you can see that these guys are going absolutely full hell to leather, and you must sit back and think, oh, they're going to make contact here, or something's going to happen.
You do, especially coming into the final couple of laps, and they are so close together, and you know, they're starting to feel each other out, and you know, stick the nose up here or go side by side here, and you just get a feeling that, you know, maybe I'll just back off a little bit because I think something's going to happen here, and well, it did. As I said, you know, I feel sorry for them, but you know, that's racing, and you know, I'll take the chalk and cheese tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just watching the last corner dramatics now as well. But Dougie, listen, dude, I think you've been great, off to a flying start to defend your championship. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Look, let me just get that up. Look, obviously, I'd like to thank. You think I'd know it by now, wouldn't you?
Oh, you did it. You hit Ronald Allen as well.
I think I hit everyone.
Yeah, you hit Ronald Allen there as well, and there goes Horton, but he missed the chicane. So there we go.
Yeah. I'd obviously like to thank Velocity Sim Lab, you know, all the boys in the team. Cam, he's actually at the Adelaide airport at the moment, and he's watching on his mobile phone, and I think he got in trouble a little bit for being a bit too loud. Hi Koki Power Tools, here to Race YouTube. Thank SRW for putting on this series season after season, year after year. We all love coming out, and we all love having a fantastic time. And race control, great job tonight, and obviously you boys, it doesn't get out there without you guys, and I say it all the time, I love watching it back and listening to you carry on. So thanks very much, guys.
No, he said we carry on, Steve, not listening to you to be professional. or anything like that.
No.
He just went, you two carry on.
We
not much-
do push the YouTube boundaries every now and again.
Oh, you do. Don't worry about that.
No, don't know what you're... Mate, we lasted 5 minutes before there was a first innuendo in the broadcast. So there we go.
I'm sure there was. Look, I mean, there's a new word in my vocabulary, JP, and it's because of you, mate. It's a ding dong.
A ding dong.
A ding dong. Absolutely. I was out working today, and I broke the flap on my mower, and I said to my worker, I just had a ding dong. So thank you very much for that, mate.
No worries, mate. I'm glad I made an impression on your life, Dougie.
You did.
Oh,
All right, guys. Thanks
Take
again.
care.
Appreciate it very much.
Bye.
Well done, mate. Congratulations.
Oh, I do love having a chat with Dougie. He always seems so happy, doesn't he?
Oh, he's a happy, jovial fellow. We catch up on the phone every now and again for a bit of a chin wag, and he's a great bloke. He's a great ambassador for SRW and what it's all about. You just listen to the way he talks about the series and about the other drivers, and it explains exactly what we're about, you know.
Yeah.
So it's always good. Always good. What a night, mate. What a night, JP.
Dude, I don't even have words at this moment in time. I think to try and sum this up, I think if somebody said to me, sum up the first round at Charlotte, I don't even know what would be an appropriate word. I don't know, chaos. I don't even know if you just come out and say home and away or something like that. You know what I mean? Because there was everything, wasn't there?
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Oh, mate, that's not a bad one actually, because we had them going over the cars on the track. We had cars in the air. It was, I don't know, to be blatantly honest with you, mate. It was very,
we had all
dramatic.
flavours and tastes of everything tonight, and some spectacular drivers by some of the lesser known drivers, mate. Some pretty spectacular driving there. Ryan Price really surprised me tonight. Josh King got a second there. Bradley Mays third for the Pro-Ams. Greg Johnson first. Daniel Harding and Brad Anderson for second and third. So some unbelievable driving there.
Yeah, you have to give it out shout to the AMs as well, the two Harding and Anderson, because their race one, mate, it was like a fart spray going off in a train cabin. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that was the thing. They've then dusted themselves off, they picked themselves up, and they've come back through and taken a second and third in the AMs. So, you know, there's been great debuts. Yeah, a couple of stinkers in there. You know what I mean? AJ's not had a great start. Jeff's not had a great start. Mark Cochran. We know what's gone on with Sam. Pretty much everything this evening. And he's not managed to make one chicane without putting it in a wall. You know, we've had a bit of everything. But, you know, listen, going forward to Rudd Skogan. Oof. That's what he says. I don't know about Rudd Skogan. I think this could be manic.
Yeah. I think manic is the best way to describe it. It's going to be manic. But you know what? At the end of the day, man, you're going to have an absolute blast. The viewers are going to have a blast. So please like and subscribe and get back in there and do the liking and ticking and get the algorithms going for us, because it's going to be what a hell of a season for 2025, man.
Yeah, absolutely. We go to Rudd Skogan next week. So join us for that one. We've got 3 20-minute heats. What could go wrong?
Oh, no.
All right, guys. Thank you so much to everybody that's joined us. Super Crusher, who's been here from a beginning. Cam Hardwick, Greggy Link, Brent Vassell just put good Lord. Yep, I feel your pain, mate. I feel your pain. Laura Anderson jumping in. Trenton Naylor, Jace Douglas, as always, coming in and joining us. So much appreciated to you. Sorry if I have missed anybody. There's been a lot that's gone through, but that's going to wrap it up. Join us next week for round 2 to Rudd Skogan. But as always, take care. Have a great week. And you never know, we might see you on the track sometime. Good night.
It's a total one. This is amazing. I was clash heads again. This is like Chad Moscow and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down to the hill. Sam Noble wants to snip on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because, tell you what, Reece